Hey Virgo, welcome to your new moon reading. For September, we're about to have a new moon on the 9th in your sun sign. So, as always, I'll do an extra reading for you because it is your time to shine. You're stepping into your personal power with a new moon. As I always say, whatever sun sign it falls in, that particular sun sign is in their personal power. So, let's get on with it. Let's not waste any time sitting on the cards. All the information you need to know, the decks I'm using, how to contact me, personal readings, all that kind of stuff. Just check the description box for any questions that you have, and then feel free to email me if you need to. Okay, so Virgo, Sun, Moon and Rising, general reading spirit. What does Virgo need to know? Okay, two cards flipped out there, and you've got the Star and the Hangman. So first of all, the Star is the card for Aquarius. I don't know if anyone's dealing with Aquarius, but the other energy to the Star card is hope, faith, believing, restoring hope. And the Hangman, it's actually come out in reverse. It should be that way up. In the right way up, it's about seeing things from a different perspective, learning, also becoming enlightened. Information can come to you, as you can see. With the Hangman, his head is lit up. He's not uncomfortable. He's not, feeling bad that he's hanging upside down. It's a good position because it is about seeing things from a different perspective. When he comes out in reverse, this can often be a delay or a bit of resistance to something. So there's a message here that's just jumped out for a Virgo to have hope, have faith. Okay, he came out that way. Sorry, the wrong way up. Have hope, have faith, and if there is any delays going on, or maybe you're feeling a bit resistant to a situation, person, place or thing in your life at the moment, try to not resist. Try to turn the Hangman the right way up and become enlightened from the situation rather than fighting it. Okay, Virgo, Sun, Moon and Rising. So, first card will represent the theme for Virgo. Second card will represent the Fool. A new journey, something new beginning, right to the very, very beginning of the major arcana. You've gone through all the lessons, learned everything you need to know, and now it's about stepping into the unknown. Okay, so first card is the theme, second card is the heart of the matter, third card is the recent past for Virgo, fourth card will be the present, and we've got the High Priestess. So using your intuition. Okay, listening to your own inner voice about anything that's come to you, anything you're feeling, anything you're thinking or feeling or seeing. Not ignoring your inner voice is the kind of energy of the High Priestess. It's a major kind of card as well. Again, very, very passive energy. It's all about knowledge and knowing. Okay, this card will represent, that's way too many. Fifth card will represent the advice to Virgo, and the sixth card will be the potential outcome. Virgo, Sun, Moon and Rising. Virgo, 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 Virgo. What's that? What's flipped? Ah, the Empress. And this is your energy as well, Virgo. Okay, so first of all, the Empress is another major card. You've had nothing but major arcana cards jump out, so there's a lot going on. It's about growth, health, vitality, especially linked to money, business, pleasure, also love, romance, things that we love. The Empress, she always has the the Venus sign here, and Venus is, the planet that rules you. So this is your energy, and it's about, being connected to things that you love, growth, vitality and health. And your energy. Okay, Virgo, Sun, Moon and Rising. Virgo. Oops, and what's that? That's way too many. Alright, okay. That's nice and shuffled. Oh, too many. Okay, what's that one? Oh, Page of Cups. New beginnings. This feels so good. I mean, we've had a lot of previews of messages, but the Page of Cups has jumped out. So this is an offering. someone offering their cup, or it could be you offering your cup to someone, and it's, you know, linked to matters of the heart, what we love. So it could be that, you know, you're falling for someone, or someone's falling for you, or there's going to be an offer of love, or you're going to give an offer of love. Okay, so let's see. Virgo, Sun, Moon and Rising, where is your energy? Let's see. Virgo. Now I feel really pulled back here straight away. I don't know what's here, Virgo, but we're going to go here. I don't feel like I need to go any further. I feel really pulled there. Okay, so the underlying energy is the Three of Wands, which is a great energy. It's like the card of expectation. It's about the ships coming in, about things coming to you. So whatever you've been working on, whatever you've been manifesting, is about time for you to receive something. As you can see, you've got a man standing here, and he's looking at the ships that are coming in, and that's the energy. So if you've been working on something really, really hard, if you've been manifesting something, you know, quite hard or quite often, it could be that you could be about to receive. Wands as the suit is linked to passion, creativity, things that really, really motivate us as well. So this could be a project or work related, but whatever it is, the ships are coming in. Okay, so we start with the Four of Cups. That's interesting. That's good. Ace of Cups. Okay, we've got a Capricorn in the recent past, potentially. The Moon. Could be a Pisces there. King of Wands. And it ends nicely. The Four of Wands. Okay, so let's take a close look at this. Yeah, I don't really need to look at this for very, very long, Virgo, to pick up the message that's coming through here. You know, you've got the underlying energy of expectation and things coming to you, and this could resonate to this particularly, because what I'm seeing here and what I'm feeling is that there's something has come to you. There has been an offer, or there will be an offer, because you've got the Ace of Cups at the heart of the matter. And that is the new beginning, that's the offering, that's the divine intervention, that's the brand new start for something. Cups linked to matters of the heart, so it could be romantic, it could be love. If it's not love, then it's certainly something that means a lot to you emotionally is coming in. But even though this has come in, I mean maybe you've not been really responsive to it, because you've got the Four of Cups as your theme. Now, this can be reversed. It can be that you've offered your cup to someone, or you've wanted a new start with someone, or a person, place, or thing. You take what resonates here, and maybe they haven't taken up your offer, or this could be you not taking up the offer. But whatever it is, whichever way it resonates, it feels as though something's come in, or it's about to come in, but for whatever reason, it's not quite floating your boat, is what I'm being pushed to say. It's like you're you know, the cups here, it's offered, but you're focused on the cups that are in front of you. So it's a bit of like boredom, discontent, or maybe the offer hasn't lived up to what you expected it to be, or maybe it's not quite what you want. Or your offer, if it's the other way round to somebody else, is maybe not quite what they want. But regardless, something's coming in. There will be some kind of new start linked to something that's quite emotional to you, or you feel quite emotional about it. Now, I did say in the recent past, it looks as though there could be a Capricorn there. It doesn't have to be, but you've got the Devil card, which is the card for Capricorn. But the other energy to this card it is sadly about toxic energy. It is about being chained to something. It is about feeling restricted. It is about, on one hand, obsession, or being obsessed over, or restricted, or held back in some kind of way. It's not, I don't want to say a negative energy, because, you know, with tarot cards, there's two sides to every coin. There's negative aspects and there's good aspects. But with the Devil, it very much is an energy of something that maybe you feel was not suitable for you, or just hasn't presented itself well to you, or it's been holding you back, or you've been struggling with it. Whether it's a person, place or thing, I don't know. You take what resonates with you, Virgo, but that's here in the recent past, and I feel as though this is linked to this offer. Maybe that's why you've turned your nose up at it. Maybe that's why you're not as responsive to it, or maybe that's why the other person, place or thing has not been as responsive to your offer. Maybe it's not been an offer from the heart or an offer that's pure. But looking at this, I feel as though it's something to you rather than you making the offer, if I'm honest. I feel as though this is something coming into you because you've got the Three of Wands here as expectation, as the ship's coming in, you know, as you expecting to reap something, reap what you sow and that kind of thing. So I feel as though it's coming into you. Now, if something has come in, depending when you're watching this, or it's coming right now, or, you know, depending on when you watch the video, this energy here in the past of the toxic energy of the potential Capricorn that you've been dealing with, they're saying as though in the present things are going to come to light and there will be a new path lit, is the message that's being put across from the cards, because you've got the moon here. And the moon, I always say about the moon, it only lights up half of the way, like half of the path. You've only got some of the information that you know, that you need. Sorry, you don't know everything. And the other side of the moon is about illusion as well, because that's exactly what the moon does. When it lights up, you know, part of the way, there's still part of the way or part of the path in a shadow. So it's like you've got an illusion. You haven't got the full outlook, like if it was the sun, where the sun's quite bright and would light everything up. So I feel as though if something has come in, or if it's yet to come in to you, do play very, very close attention, because these two energies, like the past and the present, the past energy is the devil or the Capricorn, and the present energy is the moon, about things coming to light. I feel as though you need to pay attention to anything that comes to you, anything that comes to light, or anything that's being offered to you. You had the High Priestess jump out as I was shuffling, and I did say that is about, you know, following your intuition, listening to what's being told to you, knowledge, a passive energy. I feel very much like you need to pay attention to whatever path is being lit, linked to this potential recent past, you know, maybe a bit of a toxic situation, person, place or thing. Pay attention to what comes from it, what has been offered to you, whatever it is that maybe you, or if it is the other way around, the other person is not really jumping up and down about. It could be that the reason why you have been not jumping up and down about this fourth cup that's been offered to you is because of what's come to light, if this hasn't played out for you yet. But you're certainly going to have some kind of news. You're going to learn something, and, you know, you're going to have a different perspective, is what I'm being pushed to say, about the situation, because you've got the moon in the present. So the advice looking forward, I mean, even though you've got this bit of maybe negative energy or negative feeling in the recent past, and you're feeling, you know, overall you've not really been jumping up and down about what's been offered to you, the advice is the King of Wands. And regardless of whether you're male or female watching this, it's more about the energy. The energy of the King of Wands is someone who is very sure of themselves. Okay, he's a king, he's a court card, he's very, very sure. But it's the person who is motivated, the organised, the person that says, this is what we're going to do, this is how we're going to do it, you're going to do this, I'm going to do that. So I feel as though whatever comes to you, whatever comes to light, or whatever is in this cup that's being put to you, take a look in the cup and be organised about it, be motivated, be the leader, is what I'm being pushed to say, because that's what the King of Wands is. It's an energy of being very much in control of your own destiny, control of where you're going, control of what you say, what you do, what you will and won't stand for, what people can and can't do to you. So I feel as though you're going to need to take back an element of control, and leadership in this situation with this person, place or thing that comes to you. But the outcome is, I feel as though once all that has been done, once you've taken control and you've definitely paid attention to whatever comes to light in the present, there will be, like, you've got a happy home, you've got stability, you've got the Four of Wands. And the Four of Wands is about achievement. 4 is the first number of stability in the tarot, across the tarot. So in this particular suit, Wands, which represents, you know, how we, our creativity, what we love, our passions, there will be some kind of achievement. I feel as though what you may be setting out to achieve with this situation, person, place or thing, there will be some movement, there will be some stability, there will be something to be happy about at the end of the day, even if at first in the recent past it might have seemed as though this situation, person, place or thing wasn't maybe that good for you, because it's come out, even though the devil energy is here and it's in the recent past, the future directly underneath it is the complete polar opposite. It's like achievement. It's achievement, you know, success, a happy home. So I feel as though there's going to be, a little bit of work to be done, is what's being put to me with this situation. I feel as though you can expect to return because it's here, you know, in your outcome position. You've got the 3 and the 4 of Wands, which is natural progression. You know, you do all the hard work, or you plan for the future at 2. 3, you expect something in return, and 4, you've got the achievement once you've got your return. So I feel as though even if this slightly negative energy or this slight restriction or burden or concern or even Capricorn sun sign is here in the recent past, and you may have thought that it doesn't serve you because you've been turning your nose up at it. If you look closely and listen to what comes to light, if you look at the signs, then there can be a good outcome. There can be a good outcome, but there's definitely something about this offer, you know, and what's happened in the past, which has thrown you off because you're clearly not going for it. Or someone's not going for it. Someone's not jumping up and down about this new start, this new offer. It could be a relationship. I mean, looking at the cards, looking at the spread, the issue and the theme is a matter of the heart. You know, the Ace of Cups and the 4 of Cups. So it is something that does spark quite a bit of emotion, you know, with you or to you. So it could very well be a relationship. You know, or it could be that you're passionate about your job, or, you know, another area of life that's caused you to maybe not jump so up and down about whatever's been put on the plate to you. But yeah, I'm just looking at this. I feel as though you need to take control, Virgo. That's what I'm feeling as well, especially with the King. About the taking control, being in control directly underneath the offer. I feel as though you need to take control, and you definitely need to pay attention and see what comes to light. Interesting. Actually, no, I think, let's see. Let's do a little bit more clarification. I think if we look at the present, because we've got the moon here, you know, and things coming to light, a path being lit. You know, what is it that's being lit? What could potentially be coming to light about this recent past level energy? So let's see. Okay, Spirit, what is... Oh, that didn't take long to clarify. And you've got the Queen of Cups. So it definitely is something emotional. Feels like this could be a relationship. And the Queen of Cups is, you could say, a lower vibration of the High Priestess that fell out. The Queen of Cups is a very, very, very intuitive sign, very, very in touch with what's going on. It's the kind of energy, you know, it doesn't matter whether you're a guy watching this, it's more about the energy. But the Queen of Cups, this energy is about knowing what's going on, or knowing that someone is upset before they've even told you, because you're so in tune emotionally with what's going on around you. So I do feel as though if this is a matter of the heart, that in the present you should be using your intuition as per the High Priestess that fell out. Nurturing is also the other side of the Queen of Cups as well. So if something does come to light, if you do learn something, it could be that the other person, place, or thing needs a bit of nurturing. It could be that you are the one needing the nurturing. And if that's it, then I feel as though you need to communicate that. Communicate that to, you know, the other party about this. But it's water energy. You know, this present situation is water energy with the moon and the queen here. So it could even be a Pisces, Capricorn or Scorpio, or someone, if it is a person who has a lot of water in their chart or has water characteristics, so quite an emotional person, quite sensitive, but at the same time very intuitive. The water signs tend to be quite intuitive, especially Pisces. So yeah, but the clarifier is being emotionally in tune, you know, being in tune with whatever it is in the present that comes to light to you about the situation, person, place or thing. Okay, let's look at the Four of Wands. Let's look at this, because this is moving forward. If you're able to do this, take control, in your outcome here is the Four of Wands, which is a good card to have here. Success, stability. What do we need to know about this? Okay, what are we seeing the Four of Wands, Spirit? What does Virgo need to know about this future energy, this potential outcome? Four of Wands. What's the message for Virgo? What's the clarifier for Virgo? Four of Wands. Okay, we've got the Two of Wands. Yeah, a future. A future. There can be a future, Virgo, is what I'm being pushed to say. The Two of Wands is all about looking out at the future. This is what the Two of Wands energy urges us to do, to think about the future. So, you know, like once you've got the Ace of Wands or the new beginning or the new start, then you've got this new opportunity, which is what the Aces bring. The Two is about, in this particular suit, well, what am I going to do? What am I going to do with this opportunity or with this new start? Which is good. So I feel as though there is a future. There is a potential happy outcome. There is a potential sense of achievement with the situation, person, place or thing, even if there's been a bit of negative energy or restrictions in the background. There'll be achievement and there will be a future. And I feel as I'm being pushed to say to think about the future as well. To think about where you're heading with the situation, person, place or thing. And ultimately where the other party wants to head, you know, that you're involved with. But you've got water and you've got fire. You've got, yeah, this is all your water energy, and this is all your fire, and that's Capricorn there, which would be Earth. So, could be a fire sign, but I have a feeling, let's see, coming to me. Yeah, I have a feeling it's more water. It's more emotional. All this water here. It's more emotional. Yeah, but there's a future. There's a future, Virgo, which is good. As your clarifier, that's a future outcome. There is a future. Okay. So what does Virgo? First one that's fallen out. Your angel card. It says, uplift your thoughts is your message. I always read the jumpers when they jump out like that. So uplift your thoughts is your angel card, and it says, focus your attention on the many blessings that surround you. By doing so, you'll let go of depression, poor self-esteem, and excess weight. Whew. Okay, so don't know if that is linked to this situation here for any Virgos, but definitely in the past, there has been this negative energy, this could be Capricorn, this restriction, this oppression, this, you know, feeling restricted, chained to something, you know. Uplift your thoughts and count your blessings, if possible, that do surround you. By doing so, you let go of depression, self-esteem, and excess weight. And it could be this. So uplift your thoughts. And let's see, especially if you've got a potential future. If there's a potential future and potential success, as shown here, what they're putting forward, what the cards are putting forward, then be positive. Uplift your thoughts, because you know this energy here can be turned around if you pay attention, nurture, and take some kind of control. Okay, Virgo, Sun, Moon, and Rising. What does Virgo need to know? What's the affirmation for Virgo, Sun, Moon, and Rising? Dreamer. It's a nice card as well. So you've got Dreamers falling out. Okay. And it reads, your dreams have chosen you. Find fulfillment in pursuing your destiny. There is magic in this life. So your dreams have chosen you. Find fulfillment in pursuing your destiny. There is magic in this life. I mean, well, looking at the cards here, what is it that you're dreaming of, Virgo? What is it that you want? Because you've got a future and you're being urged to look and think about the future. Once you've had this achievement with your clarifier card for the future, and now you're being told that, you know, your dreams have chosen you. So what is it that you want? What is it that you want for the future? Find your fulfillment. Pursue your destiny. There is magic. Okay, well, I hope whoever this message is for, Virgo, the situation, person, place, or thing under the new moon does move forward. I hope that things do come to light for you and you are able to use your own intuition and you get a lot of clarity. Don't forget that this is your time. This is when you're at your most powerful. So earmark the 9th. Earmark the 9th of September as maybe a time to address this situation or to think about the situation, or certainly that full week of the full moon that we've got coming up from Sunday. And see if you can think about your future in your success, because it's there. It's right there. It's there for you. So, okay, Virgo, so good luck. I hope there was a message here for someone. I hope the message has reached the right people or person. Please like, share, subscribe. Drop me a comment. Let me know how things progress throughout the new moon, how it resonates. So it's really interesting to hear from people, to hear, you know, how the situation is going. I will see you in a couple of weeks when I do the full moon reading in Aries on the 24th. And also when I start looking at the October readings as well. So it'll be a couple of weeks. So yeah, good luck, Virgo. Have a wonderful full moon, and remember to claim and step into your own personal power, because it's your time. Alright, see you soon. Bye, Virgo.